So with the now official arrival of Kun Aguero and the most probable arrival of Memphis Depay, there is going to be a serious overbooking in the attack of Football Club Barcelona. Welcome back to Blaugrana Planet and welcome back to a new video, and today I want to be talking about the serious overbooking that there is in the attack of Football Club Barcelona and how Ronald Koeman can handle this situation. But before, let me give a special thank you to OneFootball for sponsoring this channel. OneFootball is the best football app that you're going to be able to find, in which you're going to get the latest news, the latest stats, the latest facts, basically everything that you need to know about the world of football. You're gonna get it in OneFootball. So make sure you go download it right now using my link in the description. And if you do download it from my link, you're gonna be helping to support my channel, and I will be very grateful. So what are you waiting for? Go and get the OneFootball app right now for free using my link in the description. And now, getting back to the point, today we are going to be covering all the possibilities that Ronald Koeman has after seeing the arrival of Kun Aguero and the most probable arrival of Memphis Depay. And also we have Ansu Fati, we have Dembélé, we have Griezmann, we still have Braithwaite, we still have obviously Leo Messi, thank God. So how is this overbooking caused by the arrival of Kun Aguero and Memphis Depay and the non-departures is going to be affecting Football Club Barcelona? How can we handle all the situation? And at the end of the day, Ronald Koeman is going to have a lot of flexibility. So Ronald Koeman, also pressure on you, because you're going to have a really good squad in the forward positions in order to get the titles that we deserve. So looking at all the possibilities, obviously we're going to be starting with the actual formation that Ronald Koeman was using. We know that he was using the 3-5-2 formation, obviously the 3 center backs with the 5 midfield players. Taking into account Jordi Alba and Serginho Dest were actually somehow midfielders, but obviously going all the way up and down all the time, and 2 on top, right? So normally it was Griezmann, Messi on top, Pedri, Busquets, De Jong. This was like pretty much all of the games he was using Pedri, De Jong and Busquets. But now you have El Kun Aguero. So what if we add El Kun Aguero, right? So I think the most obvious thing would be to actually put Messi here in this position and Aguero and Griezmann on top, right? Obviously we would take down Jordi Alba and Serginho Dest just to see it more clear, and I think this would be a very good option, right? But what if you take out Griezmann, right? I know it's very difficult to take out Griezmann, and also taking into account that El Kun Aguero is a real center forward, right? So he's actually going to be capitalizing on the box, but taking into account that El Kun Aguero doesn't only capitalize the box, but is a very flexible player and can play through the whole offensive side, right? Obviously not on the wings, but he can play very well in the whole area here surrounding the box. So if we take out Griezmann, for example, we could actually bring in Messi on top, put Pedri on the side, maybe Busquets helping De Jong here holding midfielders, and you can add Dembélé, right? You add Dembélé because Dembélé has had a really good season. I don't see Dembélé staying out of the team. He's a big earner. We know that right now Dembélé could be leaving Football Club Barcelona because he's not renewing his contract, at least for now. We will see after the Euros. But right now, Dembélé should renew his contract or should be sold immediately, right? Because there is a big investment. Anyways, Dembélé could be a chance, right? You have Pedri, although Pedri, maybe you can move Pedri here into the middle and possibly add Messi here on the side. This could be a possibility, right? Although I think Messi can stay there, but maybe you can take out Pedri, put in Griezmann, and this could be a really good situation here, taking into account Griezmann has played here on the left hand side a few times in Atletico de Madrid. He knows that area really well and can actually move in, right? Move into the behind the forward, something that he does really well. Aguero, Messi capitalizing on top, and Dembélé just moving into the wing here, and this would leave a room for Jordi Alba to come in from the side. This could be a really good position here. I think we're actually getting the best out of the players that we have. Obviously Messi is very flexible. At some points we could have this 4-2-3-1 formation, something that Koeman really likes. I'm seeing Ronald Koeman applying a really flexible style of formation with the team that he has, right? Also taking into account that you have Ansu Fati and Memphis Depay most probably arriving, right? This would actually create this overbooking that we're talking about. So if you take out Griezmann, you could add in Depay very easily, and Ansu Fati. What about Ansu Fati, right? Well, Ansu Fati is a player that can also play in the forward positions, right? Pretty much in the same positions as Depay. Obviously Depay is more flexible. He can also play offensive midfielder, and we could have this kind of formation as well as Messi here on the side, and Aguero in the middle, right? But this would obviously create too many players here on top, and this is not a possibility. So I would say that this is the most probable formation, and playing with Ansu Fati, Griezmann, I see this as a good chance. Easily swapping here Griezmann, Leo Messi, and Aguero staying more in a forward position. I think Barcelona are gonna go with something like this. Obviously Pedri is gonna have a hard time, but we see that we are very flexible and very adaptable to all sorts of situations. Ronald Koeman is certainly gonna be on the spotlight. If he doesn't perform with this team, then mate, you need to check something, because you have a really good squad. We know also Wijnaldum. What about Wijnaldum? If Wijnaldum arrives, well, Wijnaldum should come as a replacement of Busquets, right? The thing is that Wijnaldum and Busquets are not very similar. Wijnaldum is more offensive. He can play in the center just as a pure midfielder. Can also play as a holding midfielder. I just don't see him replacing the Busquets style of play. I neither see Frenkie de Jong replacing Busquets, because I think that you're actually wasting a lot of his talent. So I would see again something like this. Obviously more offensive. Wijnaldum can actually be moving more into the midfield as well as de Jong. This formation could be applied against really defensive teams. And you could also play obviously with Griezmann, playing Ansu Fati. You can play Griezmann here on the other side, actually moving into the middle. The possibilities are endless, right? At the end of the day, Aguero obviously doesn't need to be a starter all the time. You can play Messi, Griezmann here on top, Ansu Fati, De Jong. You can have Dembélé on the side. I mean, the possibilities are endless, guys, and I really hope that Ronald Koeman can actually fix this situation, because Barcelona is going to have a really good squad. I'm still waiting to see what the departures are going to be, but I think that with this squad, certainly things need to happen. I don't think that Kun Aguero is going to revolutionize the team, but certainly he can give us at least 15 to 20 goals per season, and that's not even too pessimistic or optimistic, right? So I think, let's be honest, the squad is improving. Ansu Fati is coming back. Griezmann, Dembele, I'm still doubting if one of them might be departing. Dembele with his contractual situation, and Griezmann earning what he earns. He should be actually reducing his salary, or maybe we could be considering selling him now that he has a market. We will see how he does in the Euros, also taking that into consideration. And guys, I think that at the end of the day, with this team, we can compete for every single title. And again, I want to say this, Ronald Koeman, a lot of flexibility. So if you don't perform with this, think about it, Ronald Koeman. And also, let me mention Braithwaite, Trincao. You cannot have Braithwaite and Trincao in this team having... If Depay arrives, it's clear that Braithwaite needs to go. Trincao also, at the end of the day, Trincao, we haven't seen much from him. I don't think he's a player that can actually be effective this next season. And we want to see this player develop, as well as Braithwaite can actually just leave. I think it was a big mistake that he joined Barcelona. Obviously, nothing against him, but he doesn't have the level. Trincao, I think he needs to develop. loan him to some team where he gets minutes, and maybe in a few seasons we'll see if he can come back to Barcelona. But at the moment, I see this formation staying the way I showed you. And now I'm also looking to what you guys have to say about the formations. What would be the ideal formation with the players that are here and the players that are most probably going to be arriving in the next few weeks? So let me know all in the comments down below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, remember to smash the like buttons and subscribe. Important, you subscribe and hit that notifications bell if you want to be notified as soon as I release my next video. And now, and as I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, and see you in the next video.